Alrighty guys, we are here at GMG Automotive. Maybe I should not be showing that. I am here with George Grove, the owner of GMG Automotive. And today we have the 2010, our guys are working right there, this 2010 Superleggera, 2010 Superleggera Lamborghini. Not a lot of people have done an oil change on these on YouTube, so we want to just be a little bit more informative to you guys that might have a Lamborghini and want to do it themselves. I kind of doubt it, but here we go. First up though, George, you told me the difference on these cars compared to other cars. Can you just give me a little detail what's the difference?
These have a dry sump oiling system, which means that they have a basically a pump that drives and pulls a vacuum on the motor. It has a flat oil pan. It has an external reservoir that holds the majority of the oil. It usually holds, I would imagine if it's 8.5 quarts, it probably holds at least 5 to 6 of the quarts. And there's probably 2 or 3 that cycle through the motor at the time. It has a pump, so basically the reservoir comes down, goes into the pump, it distributes it through the motor, goes through 2 oil coolers. There's an oil cooler on the right and there's an oil cooler on the left, which we were going to drain. I'll show you how to drain it. And then there's 1, 2, 3, there's 3 or 4 spots on the actual flat oil pan itself. So we're gonna drain the coolers, we're gonna drain the reservoir, and we're gonna drain all the spots on the actual flat oil.
So it's not like just some standard car Sentra where it's got one oil plug.
The dry sump was originally designed for NASCAR because there's so much angle on the NASCAR track that they were blowing up motors. They couldn't figure out why. Because there was so much oil sloshed in the oil pan, they started adding baffles and it just wasn't enough. Then once they started going faster and faster, then at that point they added it so that they could actually drive a car on an incline like this and not starve the motor of oil.
Which
so
is
that's the main
freaking awesome, NASCAR. We're gonna get into the oil change real fast. Right now we have our good boys back here. We got Nick and Sebastian. Santiago. Is this the oil right there? Is this?
That's all the oil.
The oil's in all the components.
Oh my god.
Excuse me. There's like a bunch of different cavities.
Excuse me. Technically, I guess that would be the oil pan if you had to consider where.
Oh, George coming through. So show me what we looking at, George, because I have no clue.
Right now, we're looking at a bunch of metal bolted together.
Word.
Yep. So this giant line right here, you won't see on a normal oil change because this is the the twin turbo oil return. So I'm gonna start with here. There's one here. That's the first drain plug.
Yeah.
There was one here, but there's not one there now, clearly. There's one here, and then there's one there. Okay, so those are the ones on the oil pan. You got this one too, correct? This is another one right here.
One.
And then you have an oil cooler over here. You drain, where's the drain on that one? Maybe it just has one over here. Let me see. Yeah, there's one here on this drain elbow.
What are we looking at? Yep, see it.
Normally they have 2 oil coolers. That doesn't have a drain, so I guess it's not.
One drain hole.
That's the first, that's the main one.
The main bitch.
The main bitch.
The main bitch. Look at your nose.
Nose.
This is how you don't make a mess.
This is how women pee on a road trip.
You just keep a funnel.
What is this, number 3?
No, this is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where's the third one?
Right.
You did
I did that one. I did that one. I did the oil cooler.
Oh, you
now
already
I'm
did
doing
this
this one.
Oh yeah, that back one.
And then we don't have this one.
Because that one's.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's another one right here. This is the air filter for the cabin. It's a cabin air filter.
Look at how beautiful it should be. It's about to get boo-boo again. Oh, with them hands. With them hands.
Hey, give me some of that fresh.
Pops in.
What?
So today's oil, we're using some Castrol.
Supercar.
Well, we're gonna use 8 quarts of this magic.
8.8.
Just drizzle a little bit on there, you know what I'm saying?
Drizzle it.
You gotta make sure you lube up that O-ring too. Don't forget about that O-ring.
Finger that real good.
Where's the new one
Finger
at?
that one really good.
Damn it. Get up in there. I tell you what.
I tell you what.
This is one of them Lamborghinis. I wonder if he's part of the Lambros in Atlanta.
Oh.
There's a group
is that
called.
a thing?
There's a thing called the Lambros in Atlanta.
Dang.
I'm still trying to get fresh.
So if you look in here, there's a hole that this nipple with an O-ring. There's a hole down there, and what you do is you put it in like this,
Make sure don't strip it, guys.
That's how all your
That socket, man.
newer V-dubs and your BMWs and all
Blamer
that.
W's.
Yep.
Got mine, Blamer W's.
That's it.
Gucci.
Yeah,
Boom.
Yeah, between all these, I think that .2 will be missing, you know?
That is how you do an oil change on a
Bulgario.
Superleggera.
This is not even.
Dang it, no. Superleggero? Super light Lamborghini.
Gallardo Superleggera in Grigio Telesto.
That's what it is. Come here, Nick. What is this car again?
It's a Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera in Grigio Telesto.
LP.
Boom. You heard it, guys.
LP.
I don't even know how to do it. I have the awesome opportunity to drive this 2010 Lamborghini Superleggera.
Superleggera.
The owner is NLO. Make sure to go check him out on Instagram. He's got a whole clothing line and everything too. So let's go take this bad boy out. Easy 100 right, 110 right there.